did overnight, I actually have a dehumidifier where I did a couple flood cars at one point. So what we did is we ran the dehumidifier overnight, and this is what we got out of it. Harper, look, come on. Look, let's show everybody what we got. I should just pour it out here so you can see it. So that's how much water the dehumidifier pulled out with the windows closed overnight. So now the rest of the day, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the windows down and let the sun finish, you know, pulling everything out. And then just in like our F250 video, pretty simple stuff. We're just gonna take purple power and we're just gonna spray the seats down. And we're gonna just wipe them by hand. And this seat's actually gonna have to come out since the power don't work. But you can see how dirty it is, just the grime that's already dripping off of it. I mean, I don't know how anybody, I've said it 100 times, was riding around in this thing. Harper, you don't need that. And we're actually going to do this twice. Between each wipe, I go to the water hose and I rinse my rag out to get the dirty stuff that I lifted off the seat into the rag. That way it flushes it out of the rag. This is the product I'm going to use to get the smell back in the truck of the clean leather and to put some conditioning back in it. This stuff's amazing. You can pick it up at Advanced Auto Parts. I've been using it for a while, but my secret is this is what I literally do to my truck. So I put it on everything, okay? Because I want everything to have that greasy new smell and feel. And then when I'm done with everything, we're gonna wipe everything, spray everything down with a detail spray also that we're gonna leave sitting on it. This is gonna give you that feel of when you go to the car lot and you're like, how did they get their vehicle this clean and feeling like this? This is how. You just bomb it with a bunch of stuff. You want to do your windows last because this mess is getting all over everything the way I do it. So I'm not trying to keep it just to the leather because like I said, I want the smell. This stuff smells really good. So I'm literally just going to hose everything. And it is a cleaner also, so it's going to help clean some stuff even more. This is gonna just change the interior of this truck tremendously. And then the detail spray at the end that will sit all weekend also is phenomenal. This is what the detail spray looks like. And when we use it, you'll literally just spray it like tire shine all over the interior. So all we're gonna do now is take a new microfiber clean cloth and we're just gonna wipe this stuff in all over everything. So for the detail spray, we're literally just gonna spray everything like this. I still gotta take that center console out and go inside and wash it. And like I said, I'm gonna come back and clean the windows. I just wanted to go ahead and get this on everything. But it's literally just, you just do it like tire shine. This is gonna make it look like just one of them super clean car lot vehicles. This is what they do. Armor All is not gonna give you the shine, you know, like something like this will. So taking off this steering wheel cover, and instead of doing it the correct way, when whoever installed it got to the end, they literally just wrapped it with electrical tape. Like this is electrical tape right here. Look, Harp. Yeah, that's electrical tape. That's not how that's supposed to be done, just so you know for when you get older. Goodness gracious, man. I go to start going through the oil and stuff like that. Look at that filter, dude. Holy crap. Talk about never doing your maintenance. Holy crap. Good God. Dude, that is the worst filter I think I've ever seen on a used vehicle. God. So I'm running to the parts store because I have no spare fuses for these vehicles at the house. I have fuses for the race car, which is larger old school fuses, but I don't have these mini fuses for these newer GMs. I was started going through them and checking because the seat don't work and all that, so I was gonna check the fuses first, and I have found 3 blown fuses so far, plus a 4th one under the dash that I already replaced. That was a bigger style one. So what I do when you get a vehicle, if you're having a couple issues, and I don't know if this will fix my issues or not, it probably won't, but this is what I do, and this is what I taught my guys. This might be a good piece of advice for you, is my guys will sit there at the shop and try to chase one thing that could possibly be a fuse, and they'll spend their time reading in the owner's manual what fuse is what. I tell them don't do that. With these flip cars, I've taught them just to grab your needle nose pliers, go through the fuse block, pull every single one, and check every single one real fast. Don't even waste your time with an owner's manual, especially when you buy a new vehicle, a used one, and you don't even know what you got. I found 3 random fuses. I don't even know what they go to. Now, I can look up in the owner's manual and see what they go to, but I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna grab these fuses, replace these 3, and see if it takes care of any of my problems. So on your power seat's not working. Pedals still don't work. I don't know if the key has to be on for the pedals, but on the power seat's not working. On these vehicles, it's very common. If you come back in here, you have this motor over here on this side. Now, to get this seat mechanism, or the back of your seat off, it has these tabs that hook up in there, so it slides up. So you need to kind of work it down. Then you can peel the top out, and then you'll see these clips right here on each side that hook into the frame. And all I did was push it in and pull it over to clear the clips. Push it in, pull it that way, kind of clear the clips. So you'll have in here on this motor on this side, these wires come loose from the factory, and they move over here, okay, and then they short out and chafe. So I haven't went in here and found the exact wire yet that's chafing. It kind of appears to be right up in here. The camera don't show, but I can see a bunch of tore up electrical tape right down in there. Anyway, as soon as I move them around and then come up here, and your seat works. So that's literally all it is. So I don't know whoever had this seat or this vehicle before me, they've literally just been driving around probably with no freaking power seat, and all they had to do was in the parking lot. I mean, I'm literally dressed to go out on a dinner date with the wife, and she's getting ready, and so I decided to come out here, take the seat off, no tools needed, the back of the seat, and see if that was the problem, which is common on all these trucks. It's also common on the Yukons, anything with, like we talked about in the junkyard, with these door handles. Okay, it's gonna be common on them, any body style with them door handles. Probably some other. Let's turn this on and see if our pedals work now. So now we have our power pedals back also. All of that because of the seat back there. So whoever had this, I don't know how long they were riding around with no freaking power seats and no pedals, but it's absolutely ridiculous when all you got to do is a little bit of reading. I mean, I've heard about it before, but I've never had a vehicle with it, and I typed it in on Google, and sure enough, it shows you right where it's at. So we're gonna go out on this dinner date with the wife, and tomorrow my task will be to get in here, unplug this, try to peel these wires back, see where they're chafed, and make sure I put something around them, even if it's painter's tape. I mean, literally anything, just to keep them from shorting back out if you can't get all the way up in there. Hopefully that'll help somebody out. All right, so it's Monday morning, and we are at the shop, and I just crunched the numbers. We are about to list the F-250 for sale. She's about to hopefully be gone. The goal here, this is what we're trying to do with this one. I'm doing it a little different. Y'all want to know how I do flips and stuff like this? This is a personal flip, not a business flip. So what we're going to try to do here is I have a credit card that I use to get cash back on funding the race car. So basically everything I need for the race car, I just pull the trigger on it and order whatever I want. And within reason, I don't get out of control. But then as I make side money back that we went over in other videos, I throw that at the credit card so that the race car keeps moving and I don't have to wait to get side cash necessarily. But like I said, I'm responsible with it. So if you've been watching the race car videos, I've been chunking a bunch of stuff at the car. So we've ran the credit card up a little bit, not too much. But I've also put everything to build the Duramax on that credit card because I get cash back on that credit card. I did a post on my personal Facebook actually showing how much cash back I've got on that card. We're not even at a year yet, and I've already got like $267 cash back on that card, and then they're going to match it for the first year. So when we're said and done with this after the first year, I'll end up scraping $600 cash back off that Discovery credit card. Yeah. So what we're going to try to do here with this situation, since this is all my money, we're not playing with no business money right now. These trucks are my gig, my hustle, my deal. So to build the Duramax, as it sits right now, I think I've pretty much ordered everything for it. All that I've got left is labor. Unless something unheard of comes up. Now we do need an alignment, that'll be $100. Besides that, there should not be anything else. The check engine light is on for a glow plug short circuit, glow plug number 7. So I am gonna probably just pay Darren next door to handle that. But them should be the only 2 things that I have not accounted for. Literally, I spent the whole weekend finding every problem with that truck and just ordering stuff, back to back to back to back. So right now, to build the Duramax, we are $9,304.71. So let's say $93.05. That's what it costs to own that Duramax. Now everything else is going to be labor. Obviously, if you were doing it yourself, you'd be paying somebody to do the body work, the paint work, all that stuff. $9,304 in that Duramax to build it, no labor. That's not bad at all. So basically what that means is we need to sell the F-250 for more than $9,305, okay? Anything that I get past $9,305 on the F-250 is going to be profit for moving up a truck. And remember, that's the goal, is to keep selling these trucks for more than we are in the last truck. But what we're going to do in this situation is we are going to combine the Duramax and the race car credit card together. And I want to sell the F-250 and wipe clean the Duramax, and I want to wipe clean the race car credit card. So I want to have a 0 balance on the race car and a 0 balance on the Duramax. That way everything is paid off. It should be very easy to do. When you chop them 2 together, and you do the Duramax and the credit card, we are $10,752.70 in everything. So $10,750. That's what we're together with the race car and the Duramax right now. We should be able to get this, y'all. For this Power Stroke, we should be able to get $11,000 for this Power Stroke. I want more, but I'm thinking about putting it for $18,000. Somebody's gonna lowball me anyway. So we could pay off this credit card and have another $3,000 or $4,000 left over. Y'all, the pace of the race car might actually move up a couple months. We might actually get this thing done a lot sooner than I was expecting. Because if I can wipe all that credit card clean, I don't mind going and putting another $3,000 or $4,000 on the credit card to, get the race car buttoned up. The last bit of it. I'm not gonna hold out the car for me to, make my side hustle, my, extra cash that we went over in another video. If you haven't watched it, go watch the video on how I pay for my race car. So that's where we're at right now with the Duramax, and that's what I'm hoping happens with the Duramax. So we're gonna wrap this one up, I believe. And yeah, the time on this one is, we're gonna wrap this video up, and I will catch y'all on the next one. I'm going to try not to bore y'all with the Duramax videos. I'll probably try to record little stuff and then dump them, in 20 minutes. But it's not going to be every single day like it was the F-250 pretty much. I don't think so. So that's it. That's going to be a wrap for that. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we can move this F-250. Right now the market is hot. Now's the time to be selling. Let's hope we can move this F-250 for $14,000, even $15,000 would be amazing, 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 amazing. And it would set us up really good with the race car if we can move this truck for that. So like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will catch you on the next one.